So I'm from Mongolia, and as you guys know, like our Genghis Khan, like he's our like national pride and this kind of person. But then here, like every time I say like I'm from Mongolia, like people would think like, oh, she's from this country, like with really aggressive leader, and like all the misconceptions.
Like there was like a lot of like people here. They have asked me some questions like, is it like every Chinese play kung fu like in your country? I was like, it's totally wrong. But we don't like have like people like play that in our daily life.
Sometimes when they're like, what does that mean? Like when I say something and then they're like, they don't understand. They didn't even know if I celebrated Christmas or if there's like any other holidays that I don't celebrate.
So as an international student coming from Vietnam, sometimes I have difficulty working in a group with all native students, say Native Americans, because language barrier is definitely one of the biggest challenge. Sometimes I try to express my thoughts, express my ideas, my contribute more to the group. I'm kind of worried if they fully understand what I'm trying to present.
This person I was talking, she was like old lady, so I was talking to her. I was like, I'm from Mongolia, and she was like, oh, you guys live in a cave? And I was like, oh, no, we have a city and everything.
The popular question that I have been asked about is like, all the Chinese people are good at math. That is like totally wrong.
There is definitely a language barrier. Like sometimes like when they talk I don't understand and I ask them to clarify for me, and then like when I talk they don't understand, maybe because like my English is like so they're like, hey, what do you mean? And I will have to explain it.
Sometimes when I hang out with say native students, sometimes they talk about like show and like TV show or the movies as I never watch, I never seen, so I really don't know what they're talking about, and this is kind of make me feel awkward, and I was like, oh, I should watch more. I think because I'm a college of business student, so sometimes I feel the professor doesn't have that much experience working with international students. That definitely help out to help the professor meet and engage and understand more about the difficulty that international students have to come over.
I've seen a lot of cases where like professors try to put like international students with like different not different, like with like Americans, so that the Americans would have like that kind of diversity thing in the group. I mean, from the international student side, like it may feel like kind of intimidating, but like when they try to communicate, like sometimes the others would like just ignore them, like make them feel like less, not enough, not valid their opinions.
I like to sing, so I like singing a lot, but I try to like looking for some like certain clubs that is for the people who like singing. But the only club that I found is like the a cappella group. So I hope like JMU could have some group like offer students a chance like to improve their hobby like without required any like professional skill. That would be better for us to get more involved.
It's not more about JMU, it's about more of like individual. Like if the individual is like not willing to learn or like step out of his or their comfort zone and go to like events that like raise awareness for diversity issues and talks, because like from CMIS, like they have all these talks on regarding diversity issues, but no matter like how much JMU do stuff, like if the students are not willing to go out and listen, like that's not gonna make a difference.
I feel like there could be maybe some club that's connect, like say mainly international students with white friends, or like friends come from like different backgrounds, that we can all share stories that we have in JMU.
They can make events, like more events like the International Week, those events where international students can blend in with people from here and people from America, and so we can like enjoy togetherness.